This is The Motion Drive on VumaFM, adult radio for the young at heart. I'm in for Neko Motion today. Sema Shubana is here, Big Mike is here, and it's a Tuesday. So Yazge, on Tuesday we have a feature called Business Tuesday. This is where we're joined by Sbonelo Mbatha, who's a business coach and entrepreneur. Last week, he left us hanging. I had something very massive that he was going to tell us about.
Hey,
brother man, afternoon, how's it?
it's Baba.
I
know
we're good, man. Thank you very much for joining us today. What do you have for us today? To quickly remind our listeners and raise a curtain to what you're going to be diving deep into after the sports bulletin.
So a few weeks ago, we were just dissecting issues that we're saying people should not really concern themselves about, because we're trying to remove the red tape when it comes to entrepreneurship. But we are now just digging through stuff that people should really concern themselves about. So susukula mesa sithi ke yini ke le abantu ngempela kufanele bayibhekeke when they want to start their own businesses. And we touched on three things last week.
Okay.
And I'm just going to name them because we just recap. So we said one of the things that you must concern yourself about is that, number one, you must own your own idea. Don't go around starting businesses with borrowed ideas. Yeah. Number two, Sasa City, you must test your idea. Sakhuluma ke futhi kakhulu lokho uthi musu test the idea, try and avoid testing your idea from with people that love you. Otherwise you're going to become a wooden mic statistic. Sakhuluma ukuthi the reason why kunama wooden mics kuma idols is because abantu baculela abantu ababathandayo. And umuntu othanda akafuna ukuphoxa. Sakhuluma futhi ukuthi mangabe ufuna ukwenza irecipe ungayi kumuntu okuthandayo isithanda sakho uthi my love kunjani lokudla ngoba uzothi kumnandi. That is for sure.
Like, follow, and tweet us at VumaFM.
Business Tuesday is a conversation that we're having right now, and as you know, we're joined by Sbonelo Mbatha. The 7 principles. Let's get straight to them.
So we said number 3. Do not get emotionally attached to your untested idea. Sakhaza lokuthi khona ama ideas that may look good and sound good kuwena njengamanje, but when you go to somebody and share your idea and they tell you perhaps this idea would have been good yesterday, but perhaps it's not relevant for tomorrow. Don't get emotionally attached to it. Ngenze example ngenye out efuna ukuthi ngiyisize ivulo Mr Phone, ngazi noma usabakhumbula yini Mr Phone. Now mase ngimtshela ukuthi look, where the trends are going, I don't think Mr Phone will still be around in the next 5 years. The young man was disappointed, but because he got emotionally attached to the idea. So I'm saying don't get emotionally attached. Number 4, classify your idea. Now, ideas are classified into 2. 1, they are lifestyle business ideas. Number 2, they are legacy business ideas. Now, what is the difference? Now, lifestyle business idea, ile idea ekufanda for your day-to-day living. Generally, people that are in lifestyle ideas or lifestyle businesses, ubabona ngokuthi they make money now, they chow the money now, they bling now, everything is now. See me now. Ngibona ukuthi I have arrived. Now, generally, those businesses do not last beyond the owner. When the owner dies, that is the death of the business, because they are revolving around their sustainability. It's all about them. You know what I'm saying? So decide agutwene yako iganjani. And then the second type of ideas are what I call legacy business ideas. Now, these are businesses that are started by people that want to create a legacy. This is a business, the idea must live beyond me. When I die, my children and my children's children must take over the idea and make it grow. Generally, you see these kind of businesses, the owner does not really want to benefit now. all they think about is the next generation. I want to build a solid business that my generation can benefit from. And the Afrikaners have done very well in that. And that is why today one of the biggest corporates, or rather many biggest corporates in South Africa, were started by the Afrikaners many years ago. And even today, their generations are still reaping the fruits of those kind of businesses. Yeah. Then number 5, I'm saying protect your idea.
Yeah.
Now, the best way to protect your idea is to implement it. Now, I meet a lot of young entrepreneurs who come to me and say, "Imagine, Yazrazo, I've got this business concept that I want to share to you. But before I NDA, sign NDA, concept." Look, I know that some of the things look fancy and sound fancy, but the reality is that if somebody wants to steal your concept, they will. There's no piece of paper that's going to stop anybody from stealing your concept, okay? But in any case, sometimes we always think that people have stolen our ideas. But the reality is that your idea is not unique. For every one idea you have, there are at least 100 people that have thought about the same idea.
Wow.
And some are actually acting on it. So what am I saying then? The best way to protect your idea is to implement it.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So it's important. And I mean, I wrote in my Facebook page and I said, if you want to protect your song, record it. If you want to protect your idea, implement it. If you want to protect your book, write it. There is no other best way of protecting. Number 6, nurture your idea. Nurture your idea. Now, most ideas die not because they are not great ideas. Most ideas die because the owner has no nerve to say no. Not only saying no to great ideas, or rather to bad ideas, but also saying no to good ideas. Ngoba uma ngabe umuntu obona wonke amathuba amahle ufuna ukuwathatha wonke ngesikhathi esisodwa implement ngesikhathi esisodwa, you're going to kill your idea.
All right, so we move swiftly to principle number 7.
Yeah. So I think principle number 6, one statement that I wanted to just say kubalaleli team. There will always be more ideas than capacity can execute. And I think my entrepreneurs need to understand this. Yes. You will always be flooded with ideas. It does not mean that all the ideas are worth execution at this present moment. Many people succeed ngoba bakwazi ukuthi bathi yes, but not now. It's very, very important. And I think every entrepreneur, especially young entrepreneurs, must learn to have a nerve to say no, not only to bad ideas, but also you say no to good ideas whose time has not come yet. Number 7, which is my last principle for today, look after people who look after your idea. I'm going to explain this one. Babhekelela abantu abagadi idea yakho. What do I mean in simple terms? I think as young entrepreneurs, we have a tendency of not valuing people. We have a tendency of not appreciating people. Ngake ngasebenza, one of the things that my employees, I've got over 300 employees across the country, but all my managers understand this principle. I will kill someone if any of my employees are not paid on time. Why? Ngake ngasebenzela ubasi who did not know my payday. One of the most hurting things you can do to someone is to forget their payday. I'm just saying to entrepreneurs out there, while we all want to, suholilu kokeliwe lapana, the very first person you must think of is your employee. Before even yourself, pay people on time. I've learned that people don't necessarily want to be paid more than what was agreed. It's not what they are looking for. People just want you. They just want to be paid on time, the correct amount. That's all, and it's not too much to ask.
The correct amount.
I know.
Yeah.
No, thank you very much.
No, thank you so much.
For information, we get
It's always a
paid.
pleasure, man.
Yeah.
To have you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Otherwise, people can follow my YouTube channel, Sbonelo Mbatha, as well as a Facebook page, Sbonelo Mbatha.